Thistlewind, guardian of verdant realms. Deep within a secluded wood, veiled by accordion folds of emerald leaves and mighty oaks, there breathed a myth, a wood dragon named Thistlewind. Unlike the fearsome creatures of lore, Thistlewind bore no scales of flame-licked garnet, but a hide that shimmered like bark and sapling's promise. Thistlewind roamed under a canopy where light danced upon the forest floor in dappled splendour. Being mighty and wise, the being favoured the vibrant pulse of nature over the admiration of those tales that twist tender saplings into menacing brambles. It was said that Amanda Ellis had once glimpsed the beast, speaking of its grandeur in a whisper to those willing to listen, to those who craved understanding over fear. Yet conflict bristled at the wood dragon's roots, for knights emboldened by legend sought to prove their courage, and woodsmen, with calloused hands and iron blades, crept into the woods, into Thistlewind's sanctuary, to claim earth-kissed timber for their own devices. As blades cleaved through ancient wood and cries for honour clashed against the serenity of this woodland realm, Thistlewind's heart wept for the silent whispers of every falling oak. One more, as dawn's light seeped like honey through the leaves, a brave knight clad in shimmering arrogance happened upon Thistlewind. Expecting a beast of malice and flame, he found a creature entwined with the vibrance of life itself, a guardian of green spires that reached skyward. With a gaze that held the depth of untamed rivers, Thistlewind imparted a truth that unfurled like ferns in spring's embrace. Take care to know the heart of what stands before you, for beneath craggy bark and leaf lies wisdom and kinship. And so, the knight learned to perceive beyond the bindings of legend and blade, as did those who wandered into the woods with axes and intent. In time, Thistlewind no longer faced knights nor woodsmen, but allies who understood that strength lies not in the hewing of timber or conquest, but in the respect for all living things. For if one only perceives the forest for the wood, they shall never discern the whispers in the leaves or the tales inscribed in the rings of time, and shall never know the majesty of the wood dragon, Thistlewind. The legend of Thistlewind unfurled through the ages, a parable wound within the very heartwood of the forest. As saplings reached towards the heavens, so too did the message of the wood dragon weave itself into the fabric of the nearby villages. Children played at the foot of elder trees, laughing freely in a sanctuary once stalked by iron and intent. It was within this harmony that Thistlewind thrived, a silent sentinel amidst the emerald sea, guardian of the delicate balance between humankind and the natural world. And though the era of knights and legends faded like mist upon morning meadows, Thistlewind's presence was forever etched into the memory of the forest, a whispering reminder that true courage flourishes in the nurturing of peace and that kinship extends beyond the realms of human understanding into the very roots of the world. In the end, Thistlewind was no longer just a myth nestled in the shadows of the woods, or a creature of tales whispered by firelight. The wood dragon had become the spirit of the forest itself, embodying the timeless dance of life and growth, of loss and renewal. And those who walk the forest's paths can hear Thistlewind's breath in the rustle of the leaves, a soft murmur urging them to tread gently and honour the life that thrums beneath their feet.